From the University of Florida's College of Journalism and Communications, you're watching WUFT News.
This is a WUFT News update. I'm Caitlyn Schiffer. Affordable housing is what some city leaders say Gainesville needs more of in the city and surrounding areas. At the State Housing Initiative Partnership Affordable Housing Advisory, or SHIP-AHOC as it's referred to, members discuss how the city can contribute. The group voted to recommend the city manager allocate $37,500 to build a development that would cost more than $21 million total. The goal is to provide areas that accommodate diverse financial needs.
We are the city's Affordable Housing Advisory Committee. We recognize that our community is not just within the city limits of Gainesville, and our goal is to continue coordinating with folks countywide to promote affordable housing throughout that community.
It will include 70 units. The minimum tenant age is 62. The plan is to complete the housing development by 2025. Gainesville is looking into improving sports facilities like Citizens Field and the MLK Multi-Purpose Center. People gathered last night to give input. The ideas included pickleball courts at Eastside venues and a number of improvements for Citizens Field.
So definitely would like to see a lot of improvements done to Citizens Field. The bleachers and field itself are definitely in need of some upgrades and improvements for football games and then other sports that play there.
The Multi-Purpose Center is hosting another workshop tonight to continue the discussion. Alachua County is starting to tackle road projects thanks to the new penny sales tax. The first resurfacing project finished was Northeast 27th Avenue in Copeland area. It's just the first of hundreds of projects.
The beauty of this is the voters have trusted the county commission with what will be over $400 million worth of revenue over the next 10 years.
In addition to fixing the roads, the local sales tax money will also go towards improving parks and land acquisition. A deadly sinkhole that first opened a decade ago reopened in Hillsborough County. This is actually the third time in the past 10 years the sinkhole reopened. A man died in 2013 after the ground opened up under his bedroom while he slept. The hole opened again in 2015. The rest of the house was demolished and the lot was fenced off. Officials say there is no threat to neighbors. Florida's two largest industries are agriculture and tourism, and some area farms have found success in combining the two. WUFT's Kristin Moorehead tagged along this week on a farm tour linked to a conference in Gainesville.
The Florida Agritourism Association held its first ever annual conference in Gainesville. On the last day of the conference, they went on a local farm tour.
It's about showcasing what assets you have on your property that the public would like to see, to learn about what's happening on your farm. And so we've done farm tours elsewhere, but we really wanted to incorporate this as part of the conference.
The first stop was Island Grove Wine Company, a fruit winery near Hawthorne. Tour guests got to see behind the scenes of the winemaking process, including the metal vats that hold up to 25,000 bottles worth of wine each.
We make a giant mess, but we're really good at cleaning.
They also got to sample the different varieties of wine that Island Grove has to offer. These include their specialty, blueberry wine, as well as other fruit varieties and sparkling wines. Guest Marcia Bernard says she learned a lot from the winery.
We definitely see how well presentation at your venue is important. We love the fact that Island Grove not only has a fantastic farm, but they did build something for the community to come and see and do, and I think that's important in agritourism.
The next stop on our tour is Amberbrook Farms, and while these bushes may not look like much right now, come springtime, they're full of blueberries, and when U-Pick season starts, they're full of tourists. Amberbrook Farms is a 100-acre agritourism farm with fields of blueberries, strawberries, and peaches for people to come pick themselves during peak season. They also have family-friendly activities and host seasonal festivals.
I think, people come out here for that experience, who typically have never been to a farm, so it's a good learning opportunity for them.
Ray says the guests asked a lot of good questions, everything from basic farm management to social media marketing. Kristin Moorehead, WUFT News.
The next fruit season for Amberbrook Farms will be strawberry season, which starts in November. That's our time for now, but your Florida news is always on at WUFT.org.